Warning: this video may contain images that some might find disturbing. So, if you find these images disturbing, please click off of this video. This content is the content of Immense Evans. So, shout out to Immense Evans. Now, I have to say a disclaimer. The opinions expressed in this video are my opinion and my opinion only, and I have not been paid for my opinion. So I have to use words like allegedly because no one has been charged with the alleged murder of Kenneka Jenkins. But fortunately, there is no statute of limitations on murder. What does that mean? What that means is that even though this happened September the 10th in 2017, if the DA office thinks that there is enough evidence to charge someone with the murder of Kenneka Jenkins, you can still be charged. That is what the statute of no limitations means. Okay, I told you in my previous video that I would tell you the what, the when, the where, and the how. And so far I have done that. This is video number 4 that I that that I'm playing for you today. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, go back and watch it and hit the thumbs up. I should tell you now that this young woman that's in the middle of the screen in the jean outfit is the one that walked into the Crown Plaza Hotel portraying Kenneka with Miss B, Miss M, and Miss I. That young woman in the middle of your screen is not Kenneka Jenkins. And unfortunately, I have blown this up as high as I can without losing some of the picture. And that's the best it gets. The young woman is not Kenneka Jenkins. It She's the same woman, honey. This is the same woman that walked into the Crown Plaza with Miss B, Miss M, and Miss S. The woman that's in the middle of your screen. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Look at her hair. This is what caught my eye. This is what let me know that we were all being bamboozled. Look at her hair. Look at the hair of the young woman that's walking toward the freezer. And then look at the hair of the young woman who they claim was wandering the halls of the Crown Plaza Hotel. Her hair is wet, it is fizzled, and it is no longer down her back. That is not Kenneka Jenkins either. That is the heavyset young woman who was at the party. That's who that is. They photoshopped Kenneka Jenkins' head onto this young woman's body. That is not Kenneka Jenkins either. And I'm sorry. I know that this it's something that y'all haven't heard before, but we were all focusing on the wrong thing. We were trying to figure out how it is that Kenneka got down to the freezer, and the answer was right in front of us all along. There is no way that the woman at the bottom of your screen to the left was wandering the halls of Crown Plaza Hotel allegedly. And there is no way that this young woman at the top of the screen could be Kenneka And then she just walks into the freezer with her bone straight hair. All this was a setup. This was all a setup. This was all photoshopped. The young woman at the top of your screen is the young woman that walked into the hotel with Miss B, Miss S, and Miss M. The young woman at the bottom of your screen that's walking, wandering halls, supposedly drunk, is not Kanika either. No, that's not Kanika Jenkins. That is Photoshop. They took the head off of Kanika's dead body in the freezer and photoshopped it onto this young woman's body. Cause now, if you look at the photos of Kanika in the freezer, her hair is wet, it's fizzled, and it is what it is. This was all a part of the setup. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something. Oh, look at that. That is the head that is on the body of the young woman that is walking through the halls of the Crown Plaza. Because if you get real close to that photo, you can see that the face is just motionless. So there is no way that Kanika Jenkins was walking the halls of the Crown Plaza Hotel. And I have no idea why the Crown Plaza went along with this cover up. Kanika Jenkins never walked into the Crown Plaza Hotel. And here's a bombshell for you. The reason Kanika Jenkins did not walk into the Crown Plaza Hotel is because Kanika was already dead. That's right, guys. Kanika Jenkins was already dead. Supposedly, it was Miss M who drove Miss Teresa's car to the Crown Plaza Hotel to continue that part of the setup. Kanika Jenkins was put in that freezer. She never walked through that kitchen and went into that freezer. She never wandered the halls of that hotel. Kanika Jenkins was placed in that freezer. That's right. Because there's no way that Kanika could be wandering the halls with bone straight hair. I mean, walking into the freezer with this bone straight hair, but wandering the halls with frizzy hair like this. No way. This is the way they had Kanika wandering the halls with this frizzy hair. But this is how they put her going to the freezer with her hair bone straight. Kanika did not have time to stop by a beauty shop on her way to the freezer. And I'm not being funny. I'm just keeping it real with you. That's not Kanika. And this young woman right here is not Kanika. That's Kanika's head, but that's not Kanika's body. Kanika's body was not that wide. Look at the hips on that girl. Kanika was straight up and down with a little booty in the back. This was all a part of the cover up. That's not Kanika. That's not Kanika. And this young woman in the middle of this photo is definitely not Kanika. It was all a part of the setup, all a part of the cover up. Kanika Jenkins was already dead. She had already passed on, allegedly. I have to say allegedly. She had already passed on. We all were bamboozled. We all were lied to. There is no way that these are the same people. There is no way. May her soul rest in eternal peace, justice for Kanika. There is no way that the woman walking into that freezer is Kanika Jenkins. Not with that bone straight hair. There is no way that these two females wandering the halls of the Crown Plaza are Kanika Jenkins. The hips are too wide. Kanika, like I said, was straight up and down. And down here in the bottom photo, you see allegedly Kanika's head photoshopped onto the body of one of those women to make us think that Kanika Jenkins was wandering the hallways of the Crown Plaza Hotel allegedly. It was all photoshopped, guys. All photoshopped and editing. But fortunately, like I said, there is no statute of limitations on murder. This is no statute of limitations on murder. This baby was placed in that freezer. And she was placed in that freezer allegedly by some of her closest friends, people who were supposed to love her, people who were supposed to protect her. And they didn't. They failed. They allowed this to happen to Miss Kanika Jenkins. All right, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you the why. This is the how Kanika Jenkins ended up in that freezer. And tomorrow, I'm going to tell you the why. But just keep in mind that these people wandering the halls of the Crown Plaza Hotel are not Kanika Jenkins. Look at the hair. Look at how bone straight her hair is. Look at the hair on these two. That was all photoshopped. This is the real Kanika Jenkins. And this was the head that they photoshopped onto those two women wandering the hall. This is the woman that walked into the freezer, but this is not Kanika Jenkins. All right, guys. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel so that you can see when I post. Turn on your notifications. All right, guys. Y'all stay healthy and stay blessed, and I'm out. And please remember, everything that I've said to you is alleged. No one has been charged with the murder of Kanika Jenkins. They ruled this an accident. So everything that I have said to you is alleged and is my personal opinion. All right, guys, I'm out.